Hello, I'm John Stapleton, Senior National Artist for MAC Cosmetics, and today we are going to do a transformational makeup on Dante. So we're going to do some really big drag, something a little crazy, over the top. For Halloween it would be perfect, or I don't know, your life, every day maybe. So today I'm lucky enough to have Dante in the chair.
I have Dante the male model for now.
Exactly. We're looking at today's story is really about like trying to change the features, trying to take essentially a square structure and make it more rounded, make it softer. So that's what today's about. So I'm ready to get started. First things first, skincare, the Prep and Prime Time Check Lotion, and a dual fiber brush. And this way it'll just protect his skin so that Dante doesn't have to worry about breaking out. It'll also keep the makeup on a little smoother. I'm gonna kind of go around the eye area, but I'm gonna keep the temples fairly clean, and I'll show you why in just a second. So for me, the first thing to do is start doing a little bit of color correction. I'm gonna use Toasted Blonde Brow Set just to neutralize the brow. The thing that's great about this is, number one, it's waterproof, so it'll stay on. But it's going to just kind of neutralize the color there, because what we're going to do today is use the brow as the crease, which is a really old drag trick. But really what I'm trying to do is combat the color. I want this to become really warm because I'm going to turn this into a nice crease. Okay, so let me show you my hack. This is tape that you can get at any drugstore. It's just a surgical tape. It has like these little perforations in it. And I take a rubber band, I put the rubber band through, open up a loop there, the rubber band in there, fold that over. So I have a little piece of rubber band attached. And then I apply the tape to the area that I want to pull back. And it gives you the ability to kind of stretch a little bit and get a little bit more of a whip out of the eye. And then I'm just going to attach this to the other side there. And at the end, I will pull both of these and attach them. And don't be posting it on YouTube like it was your idea. You saw it here. Now I'm ready to start painting the face. And I'm going to use a product that I'm really excited that we have, which is our stick foundation. A really deep shade. This is an NC60 and NC15. Really easy. I'll just start in the middle with my lighter color. Come down the nose. We're going to do some tricks after too with the nose, but we'll get there in a minute. I'm going to come through the middle here. Take a little 25 for my sort of mid-tones. So I always leave this little circle in the center of light. We're gonna re-enhance the lighter parts, but for now we're just gonna put all this on and then blend it in. Let's go with our darkest shade. We wanna create roundness in here, so we're going to come along the hairline, and this is going to become part of our eye. I'm just going to take another dual fiber brush and start pulling this together. I always start with the lightest parts and then work into the darker parts. Stipple and carry that out. Now I'm moving into my mid-tones. And now I'm going to start to go into the darker parts. So I'm going to probably reshade this a little later too, because I don't want the jaw to be squared and cut. I want everything to be very rounded. Because the female face is very rounded. He's very angular. Okay, and this side I need a little bit more. What we do here with the nose is going to help later for shading. We're essentially creating like a divot here so that by shading across the nose, you drop it in so that you get a little bit more upturned nose. I'm going to use a white paint stick as well. Anytime you're doing anything that's really super transformational, you're really going for the extreme. So really push the highlight. So I'm going to come back and really get the highlight here super bleached out and white, because we want everything to be an extreme. And again, just a touch of highlight here. And then I like, to make the lip really full, I'm gonna put some highlight up here. We create a really nice, soft focus spot there. So now I'll go in with a fluffier brush and just keep blending. This will become the crease in the eyelid. This will become the brow where the arch will be. Studio Fix is a powder and foundation together, so it's gonna give you maximum coverage. So I'll flip the other side of that brush and go and re-punch up those highlights with my powder. And I am gonna add even more, something brighter to this after, like a white almost, you'll see. Also want to kind of sculpt with it and use the brush to kind of round out and airbrush in that product. Then let's go to, again, back to another Studio Fix powder, an N5. This will be a neutral. It's really peachy, so it'll help, even if you're more yellow base, a peachier powder will help combat some of the hair growth or the beard that wants to maybe show through because it's got like an orangey side to it. Okay, so now that I've put in my sort of medium color, I want to go back with a darker shade and go with some C8 and a 240. Reestablish my contour lines. So right into the temple or the hairline there and round it out. Let's have you face forward again. Just a little bit of this across the nose. And then let's go into some white. So I'm gonna start using gesso eyeshadow with a 252. So just reestablishing the nose, we wanna create a little highlight there. Going with that into the center here, this little round out that hair forehead. So you start really strong in the middle there and work your way out. So when you highlight, those parts really come forward. So by adding white to everything, it really changes the game, I think, as far as whatever you've done before. You start to see it play against the dark bits a little bit more. The idea is to trick the eye that it's a female face and it's a softer face. So I'm gonna go for a gel liner and dip down and start to work out the crease and where we've established the crease. Just cut right through with an angle brush. This, in essence, is becoming the eyelids. Just gonna smooth that in. But I'm just doing this because it puts an underbase in there that shades it and makes it look, hopefully, like it's a big giant eyelid. So if I come back with my white and just hit the eyelid with a little bit of this, you'll see that it, close for me? It makes this for the biggest eyelid in the world. Let's have you open. Okay. Now, I start to put an eyebrow in because I feel it helps show you where you're going. I'm gonna use Candy Yum Yum pencil. I'm just gonna steady myself with a sponge and I'm gonna lay my brow in here with Candy Yum Yum. It is theatrical, but Halloween is theater, so just push. There we go. And then if you want to come in and really amplify it, Art Library is like the Drag 101 palette. It's got every amazing bright color you could want in there. So let's go in and just set the pink eyebrow with a little bit of a brighter. Get a little ombre going on. We'll start at the end maybe. I just want to come back and do a correction with my gesso here. I'm just pumping up the white under the brow bone with gesso and a 242 brush. Just kind of, bringing more intensity. Turn towards me again. So if you kind of stay there and you create this little ribbon of light there. So just putting that little highlight above there, you kind of create this sort of triangle above it. It just lifts the center. Black pencil is essential to every drag look. We're gonna use this all the way around the eye, maybe a little bit inside the eye if you can handle it. It's tough on men sometimes because we're not used to it. But Feline is the blackest black pencil, so let's start with that. We're just gonna go along the bottom of the lash line. He did amazing. It's very uncomfortable, I know. The 219 brush, also known as the pencil brush, is really soft for under application, so we're gonna take that black and just move it around with this brush. Have you look up? And just feather it out, softly smoking that out. So it takes the edge off of that. So this is white, Shivering White Studio Fix, just to really push the white. So this is a great product to have in your kit. Buff all this together towards the end, but for right now, everything should be really strong. Let's actually do the eyeliner. I really like brush black liner because it's a really good solid black and it's easy to work with. Because remember, what we're doing here is we are making this whole eyelid one giant piece, so that means the eyeliner should be really huge. Just extend that liner, make it big. We're gonna get some mascara on and put on an eyelash. Let's do Hot and Naughty Extreme Black, because this is really, really black and thickening. The only reason why I'm putting mascara, some cases I won't even put mascara on because there's so much lash, you won't even see it. Dante, you're doing great.
Thank you.
It's not your norm, I know. Okay, so lashes, there's so many varieties, but I built the ultimate lash. So this is 4 pairs of lashes that are stacked. We started with the number 70 lash, and then we added like a pair of 6s, a pair of 7s. So there are 4 different lashes on here to really add volume. Let's get this on. I'm gonna have you look straight down to the floor, yep. And it'll feel wet at first and a little heavy, but you won't get used to it ever. It's heavy. We're going with the whole lash there. Now that's where the magic's at. We're gonna get a lip on really quick, let that dry. I think this look is so soft that we need a neutral lip. So we're gonna use Stone Pencil. Go above the lip line and really add volume. So right into where we established that white highlight, we're just gonna completely overdraw this lip and extend it this way. Because when you have an eye this big, you need to make sure you have a lip that matches. Okay, so the white highlight that stays there kind of makes it look like fullness in the lip, but we're gonna add a little bit more, just a little bit of pure white pencil. And I'm gonna add a highlight in the center of the lip here too, because I wanna really make this lip look extra full. So just a little ribbon of light there, and a little bit here. And then once we put some lip gloss on, just wait. Something pinky, like Snob, will be great. I'm just gonna kind of get the center part of it. I don't want to lose the highlight that I drew, so I'm sort of skirting around it. How's that? All right, so a couple of last finishing pieces. Nothing really brings a look together like glitter. We're gonna use Not Afraid to Sparkle Dazzle Shadow Liquid. This is a really great base for putting glitter on the eyelid, so we're gonna start with this. That is where the magic's at. Now, using this, You can put more glitter on top of it if you wish, which we probably should. Because stays wet, it's the perfect base for adding glitter on top. So I'm gonna grab, this is really great, a reflex glitter, and put this on top. And pop a little bit of that on that inner part of the eye because it just needs extra excitement. It's gonna pop some glitter on this side, right on that inner corner. When you're using something that's like silvery like this, it'll help your cause. Another thing is a little piece of lash underneath, number 43. We're kind of flipping it the other way, the other direction. So we're gonna tag it underneath. So you look up. You're doing excellent. Just adds a little extra. Just gonna flip that under. Excellent. Oh my God, you're so good. Okay, now it's time to snatch. So I'm just gonna take a paper clip and I'm gonna take these pieces and pull it back and connect it. You see that changes the eye shape. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so go back with our shivering white and we're gonna brighten up under the eye. Just gonna have you look up and really pop that highlight. If I want the nose a little bit tinier, I'm just gonna grab like a little brown shadow that I had here. So let's go in here and just let's put a little slice across here too, just to kind of make the nose even more pinched. Really makes it look super tiny. Okay, and we're gonna add a little bit of that dark from the sculpted shape, just the darkest shadow. We're gonna use a little bit of shadowy, just to reestablish our contour. Boom. Let's do the final piece de resistance, which is a wig. So we're gonna put a wig on this look and see what happens and see if we can call it a moment. Be right back. You can't have a drag look without a giant, amazing wig. So we're gonna use a little toupee tape that's up under there. I'm gonna just pull that off. That's in the center. Okay, so just a little duo, and then I'll be good, just along the hairline. Okay. Okay, with the wig finally on, I think this is a really great way to celebrate Halloween, have some fun, go a little crazy, and no girl's complete without a beauty mark, so let's just reestablish that beautiful beauty mark right there. Now she's camera ready. Work. Yes, spin. I'm just gonna get a picture. Yes! Thanks, guys.